Episode 2, Unveiling the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas.
Our episode 2 is all about unveiling the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So we provide a historical of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. It was established on July 3, 1993, pursuant to the provisions of the 1987 Philippine Constitution and the new Bank Central of the Philippines, which was established on January 3, 1949 as the country's central monetary authority.
Highlight its role as the central bank and monetary authority.
The essential roles of a central bank are to affect monetary policy, be the leader of last resort, and oversee the banking system. Central banks set interest rates, lend money to other banks, and control the money supply.
As you can see, we have here the organization chart of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. In the exercise of its authority, the Monetary Board shall issue rules and regulations it considers necessary for the effective discharge of the responsibilities and exercise of the powers vested upon the MB and the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The rules and regulations issued shall be reported to the President and Congress within 15 days from the date of the issuance. Direct the management, operations, and administration of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, recognize its personnel, and issue such rules and regulations as it may deem necessary or convenient for this purpose. The legal units of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas shall be under and exclusive supervision and control of the MB. Establish a human resource management system which shall govern the selection, hiring, appointment, transfer, promotion, or dismissal of all personnel. Such system shall aim to establish professionalism and excellence of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas in accordance with sound principle of management. Powers and duties of the Governor. Pursuant to Republic Act No. 7653, the new Central Bank Act as amended by Republic Act No. 11211, the Governor shall be the Chief Executive Officer of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The powers and duties of the Governor shall be to prepare the agenda for the meetings of the MB and to submit for the consideration of the Board the policies and measures which he believes to be necessary to carry out the purposes and provisions of said Act. Execute and administer the policies and measures approved by the MB. Direct and supervise the operations and internal administration of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. The Governor may be delegate certain of his administrative responsibilities to other officers or may assign specific tasks or responsibilities of any full-time member of the MB without additional remuneration or allowance whenever he may deem fit or subject to such rules and regulations as the MB may prescribe. Monetary and Economic Sector or MES, mainly responsible for the operations/activities related to the monetary policy formulation, implementation, and assessment. Next is the Financial Supervision Sector or FSS, mainly responsible for the regulation of banks and other Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas supervised financial institutions. The next is Payments and Currency Management Sector or PCMS, mainly responsible for maintaining the safety and integrity of the Philippine currency and ensuring a well-functioning payments and cash ecosystem that facilitates the economic activity and supports long-run economic growth. The next is the Regional Operations and Advocacy Sector, mainly responsible for the management of activities related to regional operations, consumer empowerment and advocacy, and also the communications. And the last one is Corporate Services Sector or CSS, mainly responsible for the effective management of BSP's human, financial, and physical resources to support the BSP's core functions, including oversight of the operation of New Clark City Program Management Office.